Hello.
Hi everybody,
Hello.
and welcome to our Tuesday night webinar. So I'm hoping to hear loads of good stories from you later on. All I know is that I have some brilliant stories. I'm really excited because I've been doing what I asked you to do last week, and it is really, really working. First of all, we have apologies from a few people that couldn't make it tonight. And I just wanted to say Cart is on holidays, and Loretta had to go to a funeral, and Anna had to work tonight. So welcome to everybody else. And I just want to give a special welcome to our new members, Ursula and Bianca. So Ursula, especially, I'm delighted to have you on board. I know that I've been encouraging you at previous meetings to go for it because you've been such a fantastic personal seller for the last number of months or years that you've been with us. So I think you've decided that you're going to take it to the next level, and I know that you're going to be successful because you're a great ambassador for us. You're a great seller, and you love the products, and that's always a great start. Okay, so first of all, last week you might remember that we gave you a challenge to join 10 Facebook groups. So I'm just going to go over how I've been joining groups for those of you who aren't 100% sure how to do it. So I'm just going to go on live onto Facebook right now and show you what I've been up to. If I can do this efficiently now, this is the problem. Oh God, no, that's not it. I thought I had Facebook left open. Come on. Aha, I have, it's there. Okay, so I'm just going to, you do is just go into groups, and then the first thing that comes up is groups discover. Okay, and from that, at the top, you can see the different categories. You've got parenting, you've got school and education, sports, food, photography, buy and sell, right? This is a good one to go into. Buy, sell and trade. Professional networking, that's another very, very good one. Animals and pets, you can go into any of them. The business ones are good, and the hobby ones. There's loads of groups that you can get into, and you mightn't necessarily want to advertise on all of them, but you can certainly meet people on all of them. So for instance, I'm just going to go back into professional networking, say, and it'll give me a list. And then I was just amazed, absolutely amazed at how many groups there were. And a lot of them are in the UK on this one, but there are also quite a few in Ireland. So just for instance, there are Cork Jobs. So Alva, I'm going to join Cork Jobs. Don't worry, if we get any leads, I'll give them to you. But when I get accepted for that, then I'll place an ad in the things. But I mean, usually, you see at the bottom, see more, and you can just go down and down and see more and see more and see more. There's so many different groups, and I was just astonished at how many of them there are. If you want to keep it local, you can go into group, look for groups in Cork, look for groups in Dublin, in your local area, and obviously you're always best to get them in your local area. But come on, I mean, it doesn't matter if a few of us are advertising on the same page. We might get different leads, and it depends what you put on it. Different messages appeal to different people, and maybe different people appeal to different people. Like the person that might answer Alva's ad mightn't answer mine because they see a nice young pretty face and that might appeal to them. Somebody who's Polish might appeal to other people, so we're all different. So I think that we can all advertise on the same pages as well.
So I'm a bit thick. So you've got all these groups and you just go in and press join. Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
And then what happens?
Okay, so you can see how many members is in the group. So South Africans looking for work. Now, I'm not sure if that's an Irish group or not, but I'm going to look to join, and I'll find out if they accept me. I'll find out if it's in Ireland or not. If it's not, I'll just get rid of the group. It's easy enough to just not, to unjoin it as well. If you want.
You just click on join.
Yeah.
A request goes out, and somebody hopefully will send you add you as a member.
Yeah, they'll accept you, and usually it's somebody who would know you. They'll get when they go onto that group for another reason, they'll say, oh, your friend Yvonne Flavin has tried to join this group and they can accept you.
Okay.
So there's Entrepreneur Institute. I'm going to just try that one there as well. Job offers and requests. We won't do the Netherlands one. We'll leave that to Alva for the next time she goes up there.
Netherlands?
Well, it's up there in Scandinavia, isn't it?
No.
Isn't it? Oh my God. Oh, and I'm recorded. I'm being recorded. Oh Lord.
Right.
Okay, let's get out of that. So right, you get into it and then you are accepted. You're accepted for the group and then you will get a notification up here to say that such a person has accepted you for or there's one that Yvonne has asked me to join, but you'll get somebody has accepted you for such a group, and then you can post in the group. And in the selling ones, it'll say, do you want to sell something? But I always go in to start the discussion and just put up my message. Now, in a lot of the groups, it will have a message to say, this is no advertising, no this, that, and the other. And if they don't, I will respect their wishes and I won't advertise. Okay? So don't spam. Don't get yourself a bad reputation on Facebook. If there is a clear message to say, we don't accept, work from home adverts or anything like that, respect their wishes and don't do it. Okay. In most cases, I haven't had any bad reaction from anybody because I haven't actually tried. I did have a message from one girl. A lot of them will say like your post is pending because they watch it, and if they don't think it's an appropriate post, they won't let it go up there. But I had one girl who wrote to me and said, I'm sorry, but we only allow advertising on Saturday mornings from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. So keep an eye out and put your ad up then. So fair enough. I just got back to her and said, thank you very much for letting me know. That's great. So, but I haven't had anybody coming back to me with an abusive message because I haven't put it up on any pages where they ask you not to. Okay. And with the ones that your post is pending, if they don't like it, they won't put it up anyway. So you're okay. Right. So I'm going to get back out of that and back into our webinar. And just tell you a little bit about what I've been doing. So I've put up loads of messages, maybe 10 to 20 messages each day. And were you going to say something, Peter?
I was just going to say, at the end, we'll probably do a quick question and answer session if anybody wants to ask any questions about this, because I haven't seen Yvonne as excited about the business for a long, long time. And the beauty is she goes to sleep on a night, wakes up in the morning, and lo and behold, there's 6 more people wanting to know about the business.
Yeah.
It's fantastic.
Yeah. But just remember, guys, it is a numbers game, so you will get a lot of people asking for information. So you have to have a message ready to reply and just copy and paste, copy and paste, copy and paste. So it only takes you a minute. All you have to do is change their name, because it is nice to individualize it. But change your name, because you'll get an awful lot of people inquiring, but you won't succeed in signing up any more than maybe 10% of those people. But that's it. The more leads you get, the more people you'll be able to sign up. So the follow-up phone, actually I meant to move this slide down because I'm going to tell you what I've been putting in the ads, and then I'll go back up to that slide. Okay, so this is the ad that we plagiarized from the very successful region in the UK, Sammy. So she's been putting up this one. So I've copied it just to see, well, if it's working that well for her and she had 120 recruits last catalogue, then let's try it. So this is the one that I got a lot of feedback from. Just normal text, no picture. Who's looking for an actual, genuine work from home business to start? No sign up fees. I will send you a free mini start pack to get you up and running. Ongoing support and full training given. 20 to 35% retail commission and tons of freebies. Comment below or inbox me for more info. Okay, so that was one of them. This is one at the bottom that Sophia actually sent to me. One of the girls is getting success from in England. And she's saying, are you Unique, Malika, Avon, or New Skin reps? If you're looking to sink your teeth into something, get in touch, because I have an opportunity you may be interested in finding out more about. Now, I don't know. I know that we had Avon in Ireland, and so we could certainly use that. And we have New Skin in Ireland, but I'm not sure if we have Unique or Malika. Well, actually, we do may have Malika.
I think probably we will have.
Yeah, or you could even put in Forever Living, different.
Absolutely.
Yeah, whatever you want to put in. And that might work very well as well, but I haven't tried it yet because she just sent that to me today.
I think that's an excellent point. I think the Forever Living recruits very, very well in Ireland, but their turnover is huge, and the number of people who join and leave is massive. So there's a lot of people who are a bit disgruntled about FLP out there, and that's not knocking FLP. But it might be worth doing that. I'm going to do IUX, Forever Living Products.
Yeah, Better Wear, Clean Easy.
Better Wear, Clean Easy. Any of the old door-to-door people. Yeah.
Because you see, we have free sign up, and you can win free products, which an awful lot of other companies don't have. You know, most of them, and with Forever Living, you will have to pay a fee at the beginning, and you always have to pay up front with every order, not just with your first order. So we really have a lot to offer, which they can't offer, plus our 90-day money-back guarantee as well. So this is a picture on the left-hand side. If you go into Google Images and Google Pictures, you know, working mum from home, the amount of pictures that come up. So you can just pick a picture yourself and add some text to it, and make it your own ad. Or this is one on the right hand side, which I saw that Alva's been using. I put this on our Facebook page last week, and it's an old one that we used to use, which was very successful as well, and has you know, just introduces a little bit about Oriflame on it. The top and bottom one don't have anything about who we are, but this one does have who we are. So I'm just interested to hear when we get around to Alva if she has had much response from that particular one. Okay. The amount of leads I've had, probably 60 or 70 leads in the last week, and I only started a week ago. I only started after our webinar. Well, I started actually the day before on the Monday. So it's just 8 days since I started, and I've had absolutely loads of leads. And to be honest, some of the days I didn't even post in more than 1 or 2 groups because I was so overwhelmed with trying to deal with what was coming in, and I wanted to deal with it properly instead of posting and not. I didn't want it to get out of hand. I wanted to not miss any leads that came in. So I could have done an awful lot more posting than what I actually did, if you know what I mean. So I know that I could have had probably 1,000 leads if I posted all day long. But as I said, I wanted to deal correctly with the leads that were coming in rather than missing some leads that came in because I was too busy posting new ads. Right.
There is one other thing. I think we touched on it very early. When Yvonne goes through the follow-up, there's no doubting you can never beat face-to-face follow-up with somebody if you've got the right person. So if you go into groups and you live in, like Alva lives in Cork, you can regionalise it by just putting groups in Cork, can you not? And get groups that are more local.
You can, absolutely.
So, you know, that can help.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so right, these are the ads I put up then. I've got my leads. So what do I do next? So, this was another one I meant to tell you about before that. I went into some groups, one of them being a Filipino group, and I decided, I know that Filipino people, we used to have some fantastic Filipino people in our team, and still do actually have some good sellers, but we don't have any leaders. So I put in a message looking for a leader that was that would be able to distribute catalogues to staff in hospitals throughout Dublin. But I just thought afterwards, that's the only one I did. I just added friends on that page, on that group. And then anybody who was kind of in Ireland, I sent them a message. Now, this is not the message because it was specific to hospital staff, the message I sent. But this message could be sent to anybody. So if you get into a particular group where there's people that you think you can relate to, like, you know, maybe accountants, students, people who work in factories, different groups that you might, you know, kind of be able to relate to or connect to. Just, you know, this is how I started my messages. This is exactly how I started. Hi, Mary, thanks for accepting my friend request. I hope you don't think this is too cheeky, but I wonder if you could help me. And I have to say, the messages that I got back, every one of them were positive. Not everybody replied to me, but everybody who did was very nice and very helpful and very positive. And I have had 2 amazing, and I mean absolutely amazing leads out of it, which are going to turn into both, I reckon, will turn into 2 very successful group, if not district, if not regional managers.
Tonight I'm thick again. I'm playing the thick part here, mainly because I am. So basically what you're saying is you went into a group, it was a Filipino group, there were loads and loads of members. So it
Yeah.
showed all the members.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah.
So gives a list of all the members. Some obviously not in Ireland. Some
Yeah.
were in England. Some were in the Philippines.
Yeah.
Some were in the Netherlands.
Yeah.
Some were in Dubai. But it says, where they are. So, and against each name was friend request. Is that right?
Yeah. Friend request. So
you click on the
it.
friend
Yeah.
request
Yeah.
and hope they'll come back and say, yes, we'll accept
Yeah.
you.
And a lot of them did, an awful lot of them did. So then I sent them this private message, thanks for accepting my friend request. I hope this is not too cheeky. And I was really gobsmacked and overwhelmed and so excited at the lovely response that I had from the people in this team. And I suggested to Ivana earlier that, if she translates this to Polish and sends it to try to befriend new Polish people and just say that you're looking to get into whatever it is that they're into, whatever town they're in or whatever, and just say that you're looking for leaders. Because the response that I got was all people who actually wanted to be leaders. They didn't want to just sell the product, they wanted to be team leaders. So motivated and ambitious people answered this ad. Okay.
And I think the reason they've been very successful doing this in the UK is a lot of the people in that team are young mums. They're in the mid-20s, 1 or 2 kids. They can't get out. They've got to do it from home. And so they've gone on to sort of mums and toddlers groups because they can relate to exactly what problem these people have getting part-time work. Mm-hmm. And they can actually say to these people, I know what it's like. I've got 2 kids. I'm 24 years old. I want to earn more money and I can't get out and my time is limited. But I found that doing Oriflame, I can earn money from home and so they relate to them. And that's what Yvonne was saying earlier. Alva, I would be looking at students.
Yeah.
Right, and saying, yeah, I know what it's like, you're always skint, you're looking for money, blah, blah, blah. Relate it to what you're interested in. If you've done accountancy, look for groups that might be related to accountants. If you're a member of the gym, look at gym groups. I mean, everybody's got something that they're interested in that they can relate to.
Yeah. So that was probably the response from that was even better from the bombarding with the other ads. But I've got an amazing girl from the other ad as well. So I'm just going to tell you the kind of messages when people have got back to me and they usually say info please, need more information, blah blah. So I go into private messenger, then I click on their name and I go into private messenger. And these are the 3 different messages that I've sent. Okay. So what I did first was I recorded an opportunity presentation, which was just me being very natural actually. And because I'd had like 10 or 11 messages on Saturday night late, I just sent them all the recording instead of sending other messages. I just said, I recorded this presentation this morning, which will explain everything. Please listen to it and then call me on or send me your phone number for more information. And a lot of people would rather send you their phone number than ring you. So, because I think they may think that it's some kind of a scam, where if they phone you, it's going to cost them money or something like that. So they send their number. The other one was, this is linked to my website. Now, I have a website. It's not a fantastic website. It's just a small website that's set up with a link to join up in it. But you can actually, instead of sending this, you could send a link to register under you. If you're not sure how to do that, we'll show you how to do that. From the Oriflame website, you can send a link so that people can register under you. So you can put that link in, and that also has information. So you could say much the same. You'll receive a validation email from Oriflame to activate your account, and I'll call you tomorrow to answer any questions and send you or arrange to send you a starter pack. And then the third one was, this was a more simple one with no link on it. And I got a good response from this as well. So I've had responses from all of them. And this one was just text saying, hi Mary, our company is Oriflame. We offer an opportunity to earn 20 to 35% retail commission, plus unlimited earnings by introducing us to other people. Our products are very affordable and we have a no quibble money back guarantee. The best thing is we're free to join and you don't need any previous sales experience, as we teach you all you need to know by by online and over the phone training methods. That's not probably worded perfectly, but anyway, you could improve on it. Please send me your phone number and call me on blah 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 if you'd like more information. The first person I sent this out to sent me her phone number in 2 seconds, so it obviously works.
I think what Yvonne, I mean, I've been very impressed with what's happened. Being a bit of a Luddite myself and not being a social media person, I've got to say that I've been very, very surprised and delighted with the response. But I think what Yvonne will admit is we're still trying different methods.
Things, yeah.
You know, there is no do this and it will work.
Yeah.
You've got to find what works for you, whether it's putting a message on a Facebook page or trying to become friends with members of the group, what message you actually put up there, etc., etc. The more you do it, the more you'll find out which method suits you.
Mm-hmm.
And I think Yvonne's still at the stage where we're gauging results. And
yeah, we're very new to it. Like, we're very, very new to it. But I think to have in the week 3 potential managers, and I mean that I really think these people will all be managers in 1 week is a bloody good result. And another 4 or 5 people who just signed up that want to do some sales. Okay, so exciting. Right. So from that, I'm just going to let Peter tell you a little bit about what he's been doing with the notice boards, and then we're going to go around to everybody. Yvonne is going to tell us what she's been doing. Then we're going to go around to everybody to see what's been working for you. So,
I'm yeah. I just want to. I think some of you will have taken up the challenge from last week, and I think some of you won't. And we're not going to embarrass people by saying, what have you, how many and this, that, and the other. That's not the point of these webinars. I think the important thing is, if you are serious about wanting to build the business, you will take on board all these things and do them, not just think about doing them. Because, as more and more people join our business and want to grow, we've got to be dealing with those people who are serious about wanting to grow. Beauty about this is you can do it from home. You don't have to go out there. It's not costing you any money. It's free. There is absolutely no excuse for people not doing this, other than they're not really serious about wanting to build a business. Hey-ho. I'm a bit of the old-fashioned one. I like talking to people and seeing people face to face. And Sophia, can I tell them about Sophia coming over?
Yeah.
Sophia came over yesterday. Sophia Radomska, who's the manager, I suppose the MD for Oriflame UK and Ireland, and she wanted to come over and see the regions in Ireland. So she came to our house yesterday, which was very pleasant, and had a sort of business meeting with Yvonne and Ivonna, and I had a chat with her as well. But I left the girls to it, and I went into a place called Abbey Leaks, which is about 3 or 4 miles down the road, because I needed to get some messages. And while I was in there, I thought, to hell with it. I need to get some window cards out in the local shops. So I went into the local shops and asked all the shopkeepers, would you mind very much if I left 2 or 3 cards on your counter? This is who we are. I didn't get one refusal, not one. I made the mistake of going into the dry cleaners, and a lady there who must be about 70 then gave me her life story because she was obviously bored. Hey-ho, that comes with the territory. But I went into 2 supermarkets, Super Value, which is a great one for this, and Cleland's, is it? Cleland's is the other one. And they both got notice boards. So I put the advert on the notice board, and in Cleland's there was a lady advertising ironing. She wanted to do ironing locally, so she had a telephone number. And in Super Value, there were 2 people advertising themselves. Both of them were for childminding. So I took the telephone numbers of all 3 people, came home and sent them a message on text. And this is the message I sent. Hi, and if they have their name on the advert, hi Karen, hi Annette, whatever it was, I saw your advert in the supermarket. I live in, and I put Raheen, which is the road obviously, and our company has genuine working from,
Oh, I missed a bit.
And our company has genuine working from home opportunities. If you're over 18 and would like to know more, just text me back for more information. By the time I got home, 2 people had already texted me, and about half an hour later, the third person texted me. All 3 texted me saying, yeah, I'd like more information. One was a complete, and being a gentleman, I won't say what I thought of it. I mean, complete negative Nora. One we've got an interview with on Friday, and the third one is thinking about it, and we sent the information to her about it. So there you go, just sending out a simple text. We've got 1, possibly 2 people. The one we're seeing on Friday is so grateful to be given an opportunity to earn money. It's almost touching. So, you know, it's not just online, it's talking to people and doing simple things like this that will get you names. So that was my simple story.
Okay, so stay there. I want to go back to a few slides ago before we move over to Ivana, because I just want to tell you about the follow-up that I've been doing. That's okay. You can get these people. You can get their phone number, but if you don't look after them at this point, they won't do anything. And like this girl that we're going to see in Mount or in Abbeyleix on Friday, we need to give that girl the opportunity to sell. You know, we need to show her what to do. There's no point in saying, right, there's 5 catalogs, off you go, see you next week. We need to actually show her what to do. So the first thing is, and for the people that you would talk to online, the first thing is that you, once you get the phone number, phone them, have a chat with them, and then ask them, can you invite them onto either a Skype or a webinar to watch the opportunity presentation? Or if you can meet them face to face, happy days. If they're only down the road, meet them and do go through the opportunity presentation with them. They need to know about the company, and they need to know about the commissions and the opportunities to build a business. So say you do the opportunity presentation online with them, then after that would be another phone call to see how they got on. And in my case, every single person that has watched the opportunity presentation, and I phone afterwards, say, yes, it sounds great, sign me up, get me registered. So I get them registered, get their details, and post them a couple of catalogues. Now, I know that Sammy in the UK is not posting any catalogues. None of that team are posting catalogues as far as I know, but they're just getting that person to invest in the medium catalogue pack, which costs here, I think it's €8.10. Yeah. So the reason I haven't done that is because it would take 8 days for delivery, and I want to get them going as soon as possible. So I've been posting them 2 catalogues. That's what I've done. And then when they receive the catalogues, I would arrange to, tell them, right, I'm going to post you the catalogues. You'll receive them tomorrow or whenever it's going to be. And then I'll phone you, and I want you to sit down in front of the computer, and with your catalogue, we'll go through it and have your names list ready of everybody that you know. And I'll go through the catalogue. We'll talk about the people that you know, and I will recommend products that you can recommend to them. I had 2 of these phone calls today. One of the phone calls, it lasted 18 minutes. That's probably not good, but it lasted 18 minutes. But this girl was so eager for information. She was telling me about everybody in her family, her mom, her mother-in-law, her sister, her friends, and the problems that they had with their skin and this kind of thing. And she was just so excited and so happy to talk to me that I stayed on the phone for 18 minutes, and we went through everything that she wanted to know. We talked wellness, we talked skincare packs. She went online. I showed her how to do a wellness subscription. This was what she wanted. Like, some people will only want to know about the foundations and makeup. This girl wanted to know about skincare and how to improve her skin and how to improve her health and well-being as well, because she had a look at the catalogue first.
What about, and she was 20 odd?
She's in her kind of maybe 27, 28, something like that.
And you recommended the True Perfection.
True Perfection, yeah.
And she said about how many of her friends will be interested in the
Yeah,
same.
she said, I know that loads of my friends would be interested in that as well. So I suggested that I go and do a skincare session for her when, after she puts in her first order. I'm not going to do any, free parties for anybody until they prove themselves by putting in a first order first. So I think she's going to be fantastic. The second lady I spoke to, she and her friends had some microdermabrasion treatment in the local salon. She was actually a Filipino lady, and they'd had this treatment, and all of them felt lovely straight afterwards. And then within a week or two, they'd had pigmentation marks, these dark spots on their skin. So I recommended the Even Out cream, and I just went into detail about how it works and that kind of thing. So then she started telling me about other friends of hers, and I followed up both of these phone calls with sending them some YouTube clips, YouTube videos to show their friends. The True Perfection video, the time reversing video, and I made up a pack. I told them about the skincare, the time reversing pack as well, because it's not in the current catalogue. I also, before I finished the phone calls, I booked in a date to do the first order with them, because I think I explained to them that their customers will need to know when these products are going to be back. There's no point in them taking orders from people and not knowing when they're going to get the catalogues back. So I booked in a date, and I said, okay, you can tell your customers your products will be back on such a date, allowing kind of a day or two for them to deliver after they receive their products.
How long did you expect it to take to get the first order?
I would expect. Well, I tried to get it as soon as possible, but in both cases they wanted to leave it until next Monday week. I'm not leaving it till end of catalogue anymore. So I told them Monday the 6th. I know it's a bank holiday, but so what? Gonna do it anyway.
An expectation with them at all?
We talked about the 100 BP. We talked about what they can get for the 100 BP. So I explained what you can get for 40 BP. I explained what you can get for 75 BP. I explained what BP is as well, of course. And then I said, forget about 40 BP, forget about 75 BP. You go for 100 BP, you're going to get the gorgeous Diamond Cellular eye cream. You're going to get 30% commission. You're going to get some money. But I think both of these people will have orders a hell of a lot higher than €180.
I think the main thing about that is let's raise the bar about what we expect from people. Yeah. We spend our lives being grateful for somebody doing 40 BP, in 3 weeks. For heaven's sake, I could train a chimpanzee to do that. And what do they earn from 40 BP? Virtually nothing. So let's set the standard right from the start. 100 BP. Let's get them earning 30%, getting free products, not having to worry about the welcome program, because that'll be a matter of course, and they'll feel good about the business.
Okay, so the next step then, make sure that you do book in that date for the first order and explain to them when they would expect their order to be back. Explain that they will have to pay up front with the order as well, but everybody that I've been speaking to is absolutely fine with that. They understand that. And then I'm going to phone them in 2 days again to see how they're doing, see if they have any questions. And I also said at the end of the conversation, there's no such thing as a stupid question. Phone me, text me, whatever. If you're speaking to a customer and you're not sure about any of the products, just say, I'm not sure, but I'll find out for you. Ring me, text me, I'll help you with that. So then I'll call them again to confirm that they're ready to do their first order. Like the day before we're doing the first order, I'll phone them to confirm the appointment, and then I will absolutely phone them to do the first order with them and make sure that they have at least 100 BP and that they're not missing out on the 30%, their welcome program, the free products. Okay, so now I'm going to go down to Ivana. Sorry for rabbiting on, probably a bit too long, but I think it was all quite relevant. So Ivana, I just want you to let everybody know what you've been up to this week and what works for you.
Hi everyone. It's been really working well from all the online ads and Facebook ads. I've been doing this as well, and I've been successful. But what I wanted to tell you about today is something different that I haven't done it in months, if not years even. I've started to approaching my friends and people I know for ages and from different either groups or from that I have met at the events or through my friends. and I've been giving them a business opportunity, like as I usually do. If I talk to people, like I'm just asking them, would they know anybody who might be interested? To people I know very well, I was very direct, and I said, listen, I think you know what I do for a living. You know, I run Oriflame business, and I've been going through name bank list recently, all my friends list recently, and your name came up as well, of course, and I think you would be brilliant doing Oriflame and building a business because of this, and that. And I got 2 friends so far signing up. One of them only joined 2 days before the catalog closed, and I convinced her into getting taking the old catalogs and going around with them to her friends, family, workmates. She works in a hotel, and I told her, if you can't get through, if you can't make it until Thursday, tough, but like, you know, try your best. So what she did, she actually phoned in yesterday to place a back order from catalog 7. She didn't want to send the order less than 100 BP, and she made it. So online recruiting is brilliant, and what Yvonne was and Peter was telling about, great tips, and like, you know, just nothing else, just to follow up on your advices, guys. But that could be great as well. That could be working as well. What I've been also doing is there's a Polish website, I'm Polish, that you can advertise as well, only twice a day. But I'm sending posts there, and I got responses to my ads as well, and I'm doing the follow-up. And as I was previously saying, and Yvonne and Peter are the same, the follow-up is very important. So you need to first of all go through everything in details, and then give a phone call another day or 2, just to answer any other questions that might arise. And as Yvonne said, book a date to your first order. I think that's a brilliant one. I wasn't as specific so far booking a date for your first order. I was kind of agreeing on, like, you know, so let's do it next week, Wednesday or Thursday, or Monday, Tuesday. But this is brilliant, like, you know, because you have that day booked in your diary, and you can remind people, okay, so we have another 4 days to go. Like, you don't have to, of course, do it on that particular day, but I think it's also something that puts a very gentle pressure on people to make their best, and not to leave everything to the very last minute.
That's true. And I think, Ivana, that it's about the customers as well. I mean, if I'm ordering something, you know, if I order something from Debenhams or Next online, I want to know what day it's coming, you know. And I think it's the same for people who are ordering skincare and cosmetics. They need to know when it's back. Sometimes they may be buying it as a gift for an occasion, or sometimes they may be going out and they want to wear that lipstick with that dress on Saturday night, you know. So I think it's only fair that the consultant can tell the customer when the product is going to be back, so that they can, because it is the first question customers ask, when will it be back? They always ask that question, don't they? So it's only fair that the new consultant is able to tell them when they take the order, right, it'll be back on such a date. And the only way that you can be sure about that is by setting that date that you're going to put in the first order.
Yeah, absolutely agree.
Okay.
I'll be doing that every single time from now on.
Yeah, okay, Ivana, that's great. I mean, I think sometimes we do tend to forget about all our friends. When we join first, we ask all the friends and family around us, and then when they you know, they mightn't be interested at the time, you just leave it. But the thing is that people's circumstances change, and this is something that Peter has always preached. People's circumstances change all the time, and just because they say no initially doesn't mean no forever. You know, they may have changed their mind, they may have just changed their job circumstances, they may now have a child and they want to make some money while being at home. So go back to your original contacts and ask again. Not going to kill you. Okay, I'm going to unmute all of you, if that's okay, just for a minute.
About the message that came up.
Oh, sorry, I had a message there. Did you see somebody accepted my me to that group, whatever it was? And that's what happens. Like you will, in most of the groups, you will be accepted pretty quick as a member. So I'm going to go on to Alva now to see. I know that you're not back long from Iceland, but hopefully you've had some results because I know you've been posting on Facebook. So give us some good news, Alva.
Hi everyone.
Hello.
First of all, Yvonne and Peter, I just want to apologise. On the webinar last night, the sound went on my laptop for maybe 7 or 8 minutes, and it only kicked back in when you unmuted me to pick the draw. So that's why I was a bit surprised and a bit didn't know what was going on.
Okay, no problem, no problem.
But the sound's been working so far tonight anyway, so I think we're okay.
Okay, great.
Yeah, so I've been trying to post in some of the Facebook groups. It has only been the last 2 days really since I've come home.
Yeah.
And I haven't gotten huge responses yet, but I've only been doing a few ads each day because I've tried doing this before, and I found if I was posting in lots of groups with the same message, I was just getting kind of stopped for spam and stuff like that. So so I'm trying to not overload, and I need to reword the message a little bit because I think I haven't gotten results yet, but what you were showing tonight shows me kind of a couple of variations.
I think actually that normal text for me has worked much better than the pictures. The pictures look great, but somehow, and in the past I've always found it as well, that you don't get a big response from pictures because they just think it's a kind of a professional ad, whereas if they think it's just a normal person spreading the word, they're more likely to actually respond to it.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I was trying the picture the last few days, but I was thinking that as well to maybe try the text and a few different versions of it in the groups and see how that goes. I have been doing some more online ads on some of the kind of the free job sites and versions of kind of Done Deal and stuff like that. And I've gotten a lot of students getting back to me who are looking for summer work, but most of them are finishing up exams over the next week or two. So I've done short little phone calls with them, but I'm going to check back in at the start of June when the exams are finished. I have maybe 5 or 6 people to get back onto, and even if 1 or 2 of them might follow through and actually I might get them to first order. So I think there's a lot in the pipeline that will hopefully start to come down.
Great.
And then, other than that, I've just, I was saying to Ivana earlier, I had a lot of old catalogues built up from the last couple of months when I hadn't had time to do so much recruiting. So I've been doing, just dropping them in letterboxes when I haven't had time to actually call around and chat to people, but just putting them out in the neighbourhood with flyers and stuff. Because I think even if I can build up some customers and then maybe turn them into recruits, I think that's what I'm trying to do at the moment.
Exactly. The customers are always the easiest people to recruit because they know the product is good in the first place, and the chance of them getting an extra discount from off it themselves is always appealing.
Yes, yeah. So again, I've been doing a lot over the last while, but not seeing results yet. But I think hopefully
you keep trying. And actually, on that point that you made about the spamming thing, Sophia actually suggested yesterday that we should all open a second Facebook account, because they can send you to Facebook jail if you do too much of it. So I thought this was funny, like they call it Facebook jail. So basically what they do is they close your account for 2 weeks. So maybe it's no harm to set up another account with your name, maybe put in your Alva, Anne Egan, whatever your middle name is, and do a second account and maybe use that for your Oriflame business rather than ruining your, going to jail on your own timeline. And apparently the lady, Sammy Harding in England, apparently she's got loads of them, loads of accounts. So I must actually do that myself now while I'm talking about it. Set up another account just to be on the same.
Can you get put into jail though if you go into a group and look at the members and then send a friend's request to each member?
Yeah, I know you can't on that.
No, so that's one way around.
Yeah. Send the friend request.
I think there is a limit on the amount of people you can add in a certain time, but I'd say you'd have to be adding a lot of people to reach that. So,
but I mean, if we all just went on and added 10 new people every day, it's not. If you have 10 new people, 10 new friends on Facebook every day that you can send a message to, you know, you will get results from it, and you won't get, you know, I don't want to be a spammer, because that's what has always kind of put me off online stuff. I don't want to be somebody who's, oh Jesus, here she is again now spamming. I don't want to be that person. So that's why I try to send nice messages, and I try not to, if they have a note to say this is not for advertising, I don't do it, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, Alva, thank you very much for that, and I'll move on then to Anna Stoyak, if that's okay. Did you have anything else to say, Alva? Are you okay?
No, that's everything. Thanks very much.
Okay, keep active on the Facebook page and let us know how you're doing.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Anna? Anna, if you're able to talk, will you just click your little man, because you're after muting yourself. Okay, we'll move on to Denise, and if Anna wants to speak, she can come back on in a few minutes. Denise Griffin, hiya.
Hi.
Hi, Denise.
Hi, how are you?
You've been crazy active in the last week.
Yeah, I have.
Great.
I've gotten a few responses and a few people signed up, so I'm over the moon.
Brilliant. Well done, Denise. Well done. So, what kind of ad have you put on some of the ads that we had on Facebook, or have you made up your own?
I put up from the last night. I put up the one that you said about Sammy, and I put that one up, and I've had nothing but like every time I come on Facebook, I have a mail from someone or someone posts underneath it asking me for more information.
It's exciting, isn't it, when you open it up?
Yeah.
It's there.
There, they just keep coming.
Yeah.
Well done, brilliant. I don't know about you, but I've just been blown away with the opportunities that are available online, because I never really used this method of recruitment before, not properly, and I've just been blown away, and it's just so exciting.
Yeah, no, I also, you were saying about the second Facebook page. I opened up a second Facebook page.
Right.
And I use it mainly for Oriflame, and that's the page like I'm like using on the other pages to recruit people.
Yeah. Is it another timeline?
No, it's like another account, say like for myself.
And but
it's like
timeline, isn't
Oriflame. Yeah.
Yeah, because we've got groups which we have our elite group. We've got pages which are advertising pages that you can actually boost and spend money, and you can advertise all you want on them because they try to charge you for it. But then your normal Facebook timeline is the one that we need to duplicate, our own private, like our private one, only just for Oriflame.
Yeah.
Well done. We'll be looking forward to seeing how many of these people come through to first order this catalogue, but we're only in the first few days, so loads of time working.
All I'd say, Denise, the follow-up with these people, that's the important bit.
Oh, I'm in contact now with one girl nearly every day. She sort of is keeping me updated when she gets orders.
Fantastic.
Yeah, I'm like, the first thing she asked me was could she set up a Facebook page, and she seems to be really into it now, and I'm delighted.
Brilliant.
Potential manager for you for the future.
Fingers crossed. I'm going to see how she goes in the next 2-3 catalogues, and then maybe say it to her.
Yeah.
Well, absolutely. Well, just mention to her the opportunity. You don't have to push her, Denise. Just mention that we're looking for leaders for the future. And that you'll talk to her about it. It might be the thing that really spurs her to do things or introduce her friends into the business.
Yeah, well, I'm hoping now, I hope to meet up with some of them next week. So I might say it to her then when I meet up with her next week, face to face.
Yeah, that's always better face to face.
But I just put in a bit there. There's one thing I said to one of the girls I was speaking to today, that because she has a lot of friends on Facebook and she's got her catalogue up there, she's going to get response, and people seem to be quite happy now that she's taken on Oriflame because they know the products. And I said that some of those people might be interested in actually an opportunity themselves. And I said, although you are not, you're just new, you're just trying to sell the products and make some money on your sales right now. If anybody shows interest, take them on board. I'll help you look after them. I said, just take them on board, because if they see you doing it and they think, oh my God, I'd like to do that myself, if you don't take them on, somebody else will. So
oh, definitely.
That's what you need to say to the new people as well. If anybody shows interest, let me know. I will sign them up under you. Don't just try and change the subject, because they will sign up. If they want to sign up, they'll sign up under somebody, and she might as well have the benefit of it.
Yeah.
Okay, Denise, well done. We'll be really looking forward to hearing your progress now with these new people, and keep it up. Keep up the good work.
And just while you were saying about, one girl's on the phone to you virtually every day, the people who ring on a regular basis are always the ones who do the job.
Yeah.
And if you can't get hold of people and people won't ring you, 99 times out of 100, they're the time wasters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And don't follow time wasters. If they let you down a couple of times, forget about them, move on. Okay, Denise, thank you. I'm just going to move on. I'm not sure. Oh, Kemi has gone offline. Are you gone, Kemi? I'm sorry. We're probably. Yeah. We've been going on too long. Nikki, you muted yourself there. Can you click on it if you can, please? Hello.
Oh.
Hi, Nikki.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can just about hear you. It's not very loud, but we can hear you. So we know that you've had a good week, because we had a party on Friday night and did €500 sales and got a recruit. So you've had a good kickstart on the first day of the catalogue. So what's happening since then? Any news for us?
I'm meeting with a girl tomorrow. She's a possible recruit.
Well done. Well done. Where did you find her?
It's just a girl I know from down the road. She wanted to have a look at catalogue, and I was like, oh, I'm trying to build a team. If you know anyone, she's like, oh, I might be interested. I was like, oh, well, you have a presentation if you're interested. And she said, yeah, I'd be definitely interested. And
Brilliant.
I'll have a time tomorrow.
Brilliant. Well done, Nikki. So I'm sure Peter will be on the phone to you tomorrow to give you some pointers and see how you're getting on.
Yeah, I probably will need them, because I'm still not 100% on it.
I know. You're not very long with us, so it does take a while to get the banter right, But I'm sure you'll be absolutely fine. Just tell her about your own experience. I mean, you know the girl already. Just tell her how it's going for you. You're doing fantastic sales.
And do it, Nikki. Do it in your own words.
Yeah.
On the team, she'd be number 5, so that would be perfect.
She'd be number 5. Yeah, exactly. Then you just need the sales to get there and get to group manager, either this catalogue or next catalogue.
Yeah, do it in your own words, Nikki. Watching me do it, watching Yvonne do the presentation is helpful, I suppose. But at the end of the day,
it was very helpful.
You've got to do it your own way, in your own words.
Yeah.
Just be natural.
Yeah.
Yeah? Just tell them your experience and how it's working for you. Okay? And don't panic.
Okay, Nikki.
I'll probably panic.
Yeah, don't. You're brilliant. Remember, you're brilliant. Okay, Anita, have you got anything? I know that you were going crazy up there. Ivana was telling us you're doing brilliant. So, have you anything to say? You're muted. Anita? Denise Griffin is adding a photo in Kilkenny Things for Sale. Well done, Denise. You're on screen. Okay, Anita is not available at the moment. Pat.
Hi.
Hiya, Pat. Look, I'm sorry we're after keeping you so long in this webinar. It was supposed to be half an hour, but
we get carried away.
We do get carried away all the time.
That's fine. Obviously, I wasn't able to listen to you guys last week.
Yeah.
But I did go off and do some of my own things. I've contacted a local slimming club. My best results is from my Wednesday organisation that I belong to.
Right.
But they're very happy with the books and the orders.
Yeah.
And what I'm doing is giving 10% to charity, which is making them order because they know some of the money's going to charity.
Absolutely, yeah, and get them using the products.
Yes, and the other thing is, I had an order put through my door this morning.
Very good.
So they're taking the books home and then bringing the orders back to my house.
Yeah. Oh, that's great. So somebody just came round and threw it in the door. I love when that happens. I love when that happens. We had a lady who lives behind us. We were having a party a few weeks ago, and this lady threw in an order. She couldn't make it, so she just threw in an order for €117. So we were so delighted with that. It's lovely when somebody just puts in an order that you're not expecting.
Yeah, so obviously you've given me a lot of information, so I will go and see what I can do this coming week.
Great. Well, Peter will probably phone you tomorrow, the next day, just to see how it's going.
Right.
And
that's fine. Yeah. Okay, that's great. Thank you very much.
Okay, Pat. Thanks for joining us. Thank you.
Okay, thanks.
Bye. Ursula. Sorry, Ursula, you were last because your name begins with the letter U. You're after muting yourself. So, can you just, I don't think you're shy, so I think you probably just clicked the button by mistake. So can you just click on the little the little microphone icon there, because there's a line through it, which means that you have clicked on it yourself.
No.
No?
Okay. Right, I think it's gone on long enough, hasn't it?
Oh, no,
I think Ursula didn't have a headset on tonight, so that's why she wasn't able to speak.
Oh, okay, no problem.
I think we've...
She's coming in again. She's registered. I think she wants to talk because she's after coming back in again. Okay, we'll just wrap up anyway. And Ursula, if you can...
Hi.
No, it's not working. It's still not working because you've clicked the mute button yourself.
Talk to us, Ursula.
Okay. Hi, can you hear me?
Yay!
Hi. Hello.
Hi.
So welcome to the Elite Group, Ursula.
Thank you, Yvonne.
You're on class now, you're on video.
Hello. There's a little bit of feedback there.
Hi, can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Sorry.
Okay, so how's it been going for you, Ursula? I know that you've started to recruit people.
Yeah, well, one girl, she was actually a customer of mine that was moving to Offaly, and she asked could she become an Oriflame consultant.
Yeah.
Now, she was moving the day I recruited her, so I haven't heard. I have sent her a few messages, but she hasn't replied, so I'm going to phone her tomorrow.
Okay, yeah.
Well, I just thought I'd leave her a few days.
If she's a customer, the chances are that she'll give you a good order, because customers are always the best people to sign up, as I said earlier, because they love the product, they know the product, and they're delighted to get them at discount as well.
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah. And then today I just gave catalogues to my daughter's 3 friends and their moms, because they're all getting into the makeup now.
Yeah.
13 and 14, 15-year-olds.
Yeah.
So hopefully to get them on that, and then maybe recruit 1 or 2 of the moms as well.
Absolutely, yeah, because with teenagers using a lot of makeup, you're always glad to get it at discount, if nothing else. But because through all your customers that you have at the moment, because you've got a good customer base, because obviously you must have, because you do good orders. Ask them if they can help you. Just tell them that you've decided that you're going to go for team leader with Oriflame, and if they know of anybody who's looking to make some extra money. I mean, this time of year, there's so many students that will be looking for work, and it's a lovely time of year because people can get out and about and talk to people, see people, take the catalogue around with them. It's a great time to recruit. It really is.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it now. It just came, as you know, you have asked me a few times, and Ivana has said it to me a few times, and Peter has said it to me a few times, and just when this customer just said it to me. I said, well, why not go for it?
Exactly. You know enough about the products as well. You will be great if you with the follow up, because you've got the experience with the products. So you'll be fantastic with following up with your people, you know, and telling them, giving them the benefit of your experience, the feedback that you've had from your customers over the years will just be of huge value to you when you sign up new people and they want product information. And that's the best way to sell. So the very best of luck to you anyway, Ursula, and keep on the Facebook page. We'll post stuff there every day. Everybody try and keep active. Any of your good feedback, just please let us know. I'm sorry, but we have one more person. Anita has her hand up, so I'm just going to unmute Anita to let her have her little say. Anita, you've muted yourself again, Anita. Please click on the microphone. Okay, sorry, it's not working. We're going to wrap it up. But if Anita, whatever you want to say, if you just want to post it on Facebook, somebody will get back to you there anyway. But I know that you're doing well. I know you're going for group manager, and Ivana reckons that you're going to do it either this catalogue or next catalogue. So we'll be watching for your success.
Can I? I just got 2 things, right, from me. Please, please, please don't text people. Phone them. Talk to your people, right? We're talking about recruiting on social media, and that's fine. But you can't beat actually speaking to people. And we're getting into a world where people don't speak to anybody anymore. And it's if you want to encourage people, speak to them, not text them or email them. Please, please, please. And it's free. I mean, there's Viber, there's WhatsApp. You can phone on Facebook. It's not costing you a penny, okay? So that's one thing. The second thing is there was a great Nike advert years ago, and the slogan was, just do it. And I think that is what we're saying to you guys. We know it works because Yvonne's proving that it works, and you can do exactly what Yvonne is doing, right? Just do it. Okay, and the best of luck.
And one of you is going to win this necklace, okay? 5 recruits with 50 BP and puts you in the running. So on our webinar, the first Monday of next catalogue, we'll be announcing the winner of that. So I hope you'll all be going for it. It has to be one of you people that's going to win this. So thank you very much, everybody. Sorry it went on so long, and we'll see you next week. But I'm sure we'll be talking to you in the meantime. Like Yvonne will be talking to her people, Peter will be talking to his, and I'll be talking to mine. So thank you very much for joining, and good luck. And let's see huge results in the next week. Bye.